From his introduction in Knights of the Old Republic to his role in Star Wars canon, Darth Revan had developed into one of the franchise's most interesting characters. Revan's story has expanded massively in multiple Star Wars releases, spanning from video games, books, and comics. With such a detailed timeline and an insane aesthetic to match, it's obvious Darth Revan has become one of Star Wars' most popular and badass characters. Revan's history was highly detailed in Star Wars Legends continuity, but this raises whether he has a role in canon. Lucasfilm can leave Revan in Legends or expand on the iconic Sith Lord with the upcoming Knights of the Old Republic remake. Ultimately, the character's fate may depend on what the fans want and/or if a character like Revan even fits for the company's current target demographic. And that starts with understanding Darth Revan's complete story from Knights of the Old Republic to the current Star Wars canon.
Revan was a Jedi who believed the Order needed to take action against the Mandalorian Neo-Crusaders invading the Republic. When the Jedi Council refused to participate in the war, Revan and his friend Malak amassed an army of fellow Jedi and led the Republic against the Mandalorians. The war ended on Malachor V when Revan defeated Mandalore the Ultimate and unleashed the mass shadow generator on the planet, killing thousands on each side and leaving the surface a barren wasteland. Although the Republic praised Revan and Malak as heroes, their ally Meetra Surik became the Jedi Exile when she returned to the Council to face judgment. Believing someone else had influenced the Mandalorian Wars, Revan and Malak traveled to the unknown regions and discovered that the Sith Empire had returned. They attempted to kill the Sith Emperor on their own, but he reached into their minds and turned them to the dark side of the Force. The Emperor then sent them back as his advance agents for an invasion of the Republic, tasking them with finding the ancient Rakatan Starforged superweapon to construct a fleet of warships. Revan and Malak traveled across the galaxy and located the pieces of a map that revealed the Starforge's location. By the time they found the Starforge, Revan and Malak had broken free of the Emperor's mind control and decided to create their own Sith Empire. Now known as Darth Revan and Darth Malak, Master and Apprentice, the Dark Lords of the Sith led their forces in a campaign to destroy the Republic they had once defended. The Jedi Civil War continued until Bastila Shan and her Jedi strike team attacked Revan on his flagship, with Malak seizing the opportunity to kill his master. He ordered his ships to fire on Revan and the Jedi, killing most of the strike team and severely injuring Revan. Rather than leaving Revan to die, Bastila took him to the Jedi Council, who wiped his mind and gave him a new identity as a Republic soldier. Believing he was meeting Bastila for the first time, Revan accompanied her to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine and was trained as a Jedi. Revan and Bastila shared a strong Force bond because of their previous encounter, so the Council tasked them with retracing Malak's steps to find the Starforge. After being captured by Malak, Revan's former apprentice revealed his true identity and took Bastila prisoner. Although Revan was shocked by this revelation, he and his allies were determined to save Bastila. He located the Starforge and found that Malak had made Bastila his new apprentice, but Revan's love convinced her to return to the light side. Revan defeated his former apprentice in battle and saved the Republic from the Sith, now hailed as a hero once again and welcomed back into the Jedi Order. Even though emotional attachments were forbidden among Jedi, he and Bastila were permitted to marry as long as they did not spread their heresy to other Jedi. Years later, his memories of the Sith Empire resurfaced, leaving for the unknown regions to find answers. Revan was captured by the Sith and imprisoned for years until Meetra Surik tracked him down, and the two agreed to work with the Sith Lord Scourge to defeat the Emperor. When Scourge betrayed the Jedi, Revan was held in stasis for 300 years, using that time to influence the Emperor's mind to keep him from invading the Republic. Revan was killed when his first attempt to destroy the Sith Empire failed, but while part of him became one with the Force, another part rejected death and embraced the dark side. Revan's light side aided in defeating the Dark Revan, with his two halves merging back together. Revan's spirit aided the galaxy one last time in the Emperor's final defeat before finally becoming one with the Force. Long after his death, Revan was remembered as a great Jedi and one of the most powerful Sith. Darth Bane discovered Revan's Sith holocron and learned from its teachings to develop his rule of two, creating a new line of Sith that would eventually destroy the Jedi Order. There is currently no release date for the Knights of the Old Republic remake. There seems to be a delay, but as of now, it's still in the works. As for current canon, The Rise of Skywalker, Visual Dictionary, revealed that the Third Legion of the Sith Eternal Army was called the Revan Legion, confirming that a version of Revan still exists in the new timeline. Revan would have been canon years earlier had he appeared in the Mortis arc in the Clone Wars Season 3, but George Lucas decided that Sith could not return as spirits. Even so, Star Wars can now tell new stories featuring Revan if they so choose to. Recently, there have been fans sharing their ideal casting for Revan to be played by legendary Matrix and John Wick actor Keanu Reeves. Although nothing is official, there have been small rumors circulating that Revan may make an appearance in Star Wars The Acolyte, still set for a 2024 release. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, may the Force be with you.